Hey guys, welcome to AManChannel. Brian here. We're probably ditching the screen names except for on Twitter and whatnot. So we're just going with Brian and Nate now. On the table in front of me, you see two canteens and a couple of canteen accessories. Now I'm going to be comparing these two canteens here for you. On your left, you see that I have a standard military surplus canteen. Picked this up in my local Army surplus store for about $3, I believe it was. It came with a cheap cover as well. Kind of only had one pocket, barely fit. Not the greatest thing in the world. But then I went on eBay and I picked up this. It is a military surplus canteen pouch, and I got two of them for about $10. It has the the Molly specifications on the back here. It's made out of good Cordura. It's got two pockets where you can put stuff like this, the little water purification tablets. And then I got this canteen cup. See here, it's one of the ones that folds under. I don't really like the ones that kind of butterfly fold to the side. I don't find them as sturdy when I'm holding them and drinking from them or even cooking with them. So I went online and found this. It's surprisingly expensive to find these. It was $7 on eBay. That was the cheapest I could find it. So, oh well. Anyway, moving on. Here in front of you, you see two different canteens. As I said, this is an Army surplus one. This one is a Nalgene canteen. Now, this is sort of a new design from Nalgene, where they, they're getting into maybe making the military canteens for, general public. But the cool thing about this canteen, it's the exact same dimensions as this as far as capacity. It's a little bit wider at the base, which makes it a little harder to do this. See, the military one fits well and pulls off real easy, whereas the Nalgene one also fits well, but you kind of have to push a little harder to get into the cup, and then pulling it off is a little tougher. You have to get a little bit of strength in there, but both of these will fit into this with the cup on the bottom. Now, the benefits to having the Nalgene canteen as opposed to the military one, well, if you're into that stuff, this is BPA free, so if you leave it in the sun, it won't leach toxic chemicals into your water, or whatever you're drinking, probably just water with these, since they tend to get a little flavor staining. At least this one did. I put juice in it once and everything tastes like juice now. I'm not sure if the Nalgene does that, but I will find out. Anyway, the Nalgene doesn't develop that weird canteen taste that you get after a few days. We've been refilling canteen, you haven't had a chance to clean it or bleach, whatever, and it just gets that smell and that sort of butt taste. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. It tastes just wrong. Kind of like backwash after a bad night of chili or something like that. And the Nalgene canteen just doesn't get that. You do obviously still have to clean it because it's water and, it's a container. You don't want it to be bad and bacteria infected and everything. But it doesn't develop that taste at all. And it's just as good as the Nalgene bottles. Also extremely break resistant. I've dropped it accidentally several times, thrown it across the room to my buddy. He dropped it and nothing happened, to bounce. I read a review actually. Someone was hiking with one of these and they dropped it off of a 1,000-foot cliff and found it at the bottom in some shrubs. So, I mean, you can't really beat that for a product endorsement. But anyway, this was, I think I didn't mention this is $8 on Amazon. That's how much I got it for. But, you know what, it's a great buy. I recommend you get this. It's a little pricier than this, but you won't go wrong with it. So, AManChannel endorsing Nalgene Canteen. Also, a few notes. We made a blog, so feel free to go by and comment, leave suggestions on what we should do next. It's AManChannel.blogspot.com. I'll put a link probably about here, or maybe here. I'm not sure. Also, go and check out my buddy Stephen Miller's channel. I'll put the link to that in the description. He's a musician out of here in Arizona. He also goes to Tulane University. And he's doing a summer cover series where every Sunday he's going to be putting out a new music video that he's covering. This past week was Johnny Cash's Folsom Prison Blues, and it was incredible. Please just go check him out. He's a wonderful guy, great singer. You'll enjoy it. And as always, thanks for watching, and tune in next time.